This MTV podcast is brought to you by Clean and Clear.
New Clean and Clear Daily Pore Cleansing Pads with micro-scrubbing cleansers on one side, conditioners on the other. So once you've scrubbed your pores clean, you flip it to soften and smooth your skin. Clean and clear and under control.
It's very autobiographical, it's very true. All of the love songs are definitely about different boyfriends that I've had. I've made a personal decision to not mention which ones are for who, just because of out of respect for the people. There are breakups, there are makeups, there are dysfunctional relationships. There are also struggles with my substance abuse. I deal with that, and a lot of vulnerability, which I think that people haven't seen from me, in the Black Eyed Peas. So, it's kind of putting myself out there, which is scary, but at the same time, it's something that I need to do, just because I've always wanted to do it. So, I'm just going to kind of throw it out there and see what happens.
Was it difficult for you to kind of dig up old history? I mean, or was it more something that you felt like you needed to do in order for you to kind of move on or put away those demons, I guess? Or
Well, no, I mean, I think that this album is Black Eyed Peas. We're basic. We talk a lot more about social issues going on around the world, and this album is a little bit more personal. It's kind of just letting people know who I am. It's kind of introducing myself, in a way to people who don't really know who I am, because a lot of people, it's interesting because I feel like I'm very open and very honest, in interviews and such, but I don't know if a lot of people know who I am or what I've been through and all the different phases of my life. So this is more of an introduction to who I am to everyone. So hopefully people will get to know me, and I think part of that is being honest about my positives and my negatives, and I'm kind of just putting it all out there.
So, I mean, I asked you about some songs that may stick out. Or, I mean, I don't want to ask you for your favorites, but like, what are some of the ones that really mean the most to you, I guess? I'm just kind of like asking you what one of your favorites. But
well, I mean, right now, it's funny because I'm down to 21 songs. The record label wants me to put out 11. So I'm fighting for 14. I don't know which ones are going to make the record. London Bridge obviously made the record. It's my first single, and it's very aggressive and just very kind of a club banger, song, and just lets people know I'm here and I'm doing my solo record finally at 31 years old. But I don't know. I don't know which ones are gonna make it, honestly, to tell you the truth. I have a beautiful reggae song called Mary Jane's Shoes, which I did with Rita Marley, and the original I3, which was quite an honor for me because I've always been a fan. I kind of get to play Bob Marley in that song, which is it's a beautiful thing. I have a song called Glamorous with Polo Dodon, who's the producer of London Bridge, and his boy Ludacris. You might know him. He does a verse on there for me. He's amazing. Will.i.am is definitely my partner in crime, with music, and he's executive producing the whole thing along with Ron Fair. So I've got a great team, I've got Tab and Apple. They were just in here last night, and they did their thing, and they rocked it. So it's going to be hard for me to pick which ones are going to go on the album. I also have a song called Thriller Man, which is based on a Cypress Hill song. And Be Real came last night and blessed that track. So.
Did you use that sample from How I Could Just Kill a Man or something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get no publishing. I use too many samples, but you know what?
Have him part of the song must have been pretty cool.
Yeah, well, it's based on another song as well. It's based on two songs, their song and then the original as well. But I love that. I love that kind of thing. That's what I like. So for me, those are the types of albums that I like.
For more information about MTV podcasts, visit podcast.mtv.com.